What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how I beat Gná. In my opinion, she's the hardest boss in this game by far. But I'm going to go through my build really quick and what I had. I'm not saying it's the best you can do, because that's up for debate, but I'm going to show what I did and what my strategy was. And then after I go through my build, I'm going to give a little bit of commentary as I was fighting her. Like, I'll play the tape and I'll talk about what I was trying to do. So first of all, I was going for the platinum, so everything that I had, my armor and whatever, was already level 9. My weapons were level 9. The runic attacks, I used Hell's Touch. This attack sometimes can cancel. Like, if she's coming at you, it can cancel what she's about to do to you. I don't know if that remains that way through the whole fight. She definitely gets some more ability to get past that later on in the fight. But Ivaldi's Anvil for the heavy runic attack. I didn't use this too much. I only used it if I knew she was stunned, because she does attack pretty quickly as well. And then again with these Hades Retribution, which is just an easy little stab attack. And then Atlas Eruption. You can probably use any here. I use this maybe once or twice per fight max, because again, you don't have time to use a lot of this stuff, and I like to stick to the axe anyway. I just find it easier to keep your distance from her and figure out what she's going to do. And you got to memorize her moveset too, but I'll get more into that in a second. The pommels are leveled up. It's probably just preference. I went for this because it involves ranged attacks, and that's what I like to do. And then this, I don't remember why I chose that. I don't think it's that important. For the spear, again, level 9. Thrust of 1,000 soldiers. This one's easy to use. Artillery of the Ancients. This one I didn't find super useful. I could see it being useful, but I'm not sure. I don't even know if in my winning fight if I even used the spear. I might not have. Onslaught Shield level 9. Round of Disruption. I don't know how important that is. I used Spartan Fury, so I could deal a bunch of damage and heal, as well as be able to punch her around the map, as you'll see. Like, if there's a health crystal, for example, an easy way is to use Fury and punch her in the direction of the crystal, and then stop punching her for a second to step on the crystal. And that's a lot easier, in my opinion, than trying to do it when she's attacking you. The relic, this is important. So I use Hilt of whatever the heck this is. You can see it on the screen. This is the one you get. So it's important to kill the Berserker King first. If you want me to make a video on killing him, that's fine. I'll do that video too. But this fight, I should have mentioned maybe at the beginning. It's important that you kill him and you get this thing for my strategy. If you don't have this one though, maybe I like the Bifrost one. As you can see, this has a long cooldown, but we'll get to that in a second as well. But what this one does is it summons a bunch of swords, and it kind of like stuns her like crazy for a few seconds. But again, towards the end of the fight, she's able to not be stunned by it. So you have to watch out for that as well. I'll get into that too. These amulets, this is maybe a little bit preference. I've got a strength buff, and I've got a rage buff based on vitality. And then I've got Desperate Heroics, which gives you a barrier and strength buff when you get low. I've got this Regenerating Essence, and I've got this Evasion one, which none of these, in my opinion, were noticeable, but I have to assume that they helped me. Again, maybe there's better ones as well. And then for the armor, this is important for me, is the Berserker armor. Mainly these two, the wrist and the waist. Because if you'll see the passive, you have a chance where successful hits will restore some cooldown to your relic. That is very important for this strategy, because this relic stuns her quite a bit, and it holds her in place, and it allows you to use your runic attacks, which allows you to deal a lot of damage quickly. For skills, I don't really know if any of that was super important. I have everybody, all the skills, all good to go. For Freya, I was using Sigil, Punishment, Sigil Amplification, and then the Runic Potency. Again, these I would say maybe is just preference. You need both of her arrows for the fight, or you can use both of them if you want. And then for her weapon, for her Runic Summon, I use this one. Steel Harmony. You get this one from winning the fight, and then these two. Again, these are very long cooldowns. That's why I did not want to use them, even though I think they're pretty good. I just went with Steel Harmony because, again, this attack will also cancel the Valkyrie's attack. At least early on it will. And then for the sword, I use the Stun Sword. That's probably preference. And then is there anything else? That might be it for the build. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a clip. I'm going to commentate over a clip of the actual fight, so I can kind of talk about what it was that I was trying to do and show how I used some of this stuff. Alright, so now I'm basically going to show how I approach this fight. So I attack with an arrow, that doesn't really matter. So I'm throwing the axe. I like to keep my distance from her when I can. Right off the bat, she's going to do normally an attack like that. She might do 2 of those, or she might do the one you have to block with the shield. The red ring purple attack, or pink, you can't block that one, but she does another attack that looks very similar to that, but she sticks her wing out and she does it to the side. That attack you need to block with the shield. And then this you roll out of the way. And then now she's going to lunge at me right off the bat. And she's either going to do the red ring wing attack on me, and I'm going to want to dodge to the right, or she's going to do the basic wing attack that you can dodge. I forget which one she does here. So I even screwed it up. It didn't deal too much damage to me. But once I knew she was doing that, I whip out the shield. You can block that, and you just block all that. Then, as soon as she's done with that, she is going to come in, and she's going to hit you with that. So you need to dodge to the right. I got hit by it. But then, right there, that's the attack. So she wasn't attacking me there, but that's the one you can use to cancel an attack. I should probably also be using Freya's attack. But then here's the runic, or the relic, rather. This is the relic attack with the swords. These are going to stun the crap out of her. I'm just going to beat the brakes off her right here. I use the Evaldi's Anvil. I'm just smacking the heck out of her. So now we've chunked her within like the first few seconds of the fight, down 20%. So this you just have to roll. This is just a timing game. That evasion enchantment might help. I'm not sure. I'm hitting her with arrows as much as I can. This attack, just shield rush her. If you see the blue rings, just do the shield rush. She's going to back away. That attack is very dangerous. This attack, when she does the things that spin around her, you can actually break those. I don't know if I accomplished it there. It kind of looks like I didn't. Like, those ones are fire, for example. Those are lighter on fire if you can break those. This, parry this. Best you can. A lot of this is just memorizing her moves and what you need to do during. And then just executing it properly, which is just a bit of practice. So I'm just beating the crap out of her. She's frosted. Here, if I want, I could use the different runic attacks as well. Like, since she's frosted, I could try to use the fire ones. I think I was just trying to stick with what was comfortable to me. Now she's going to do this thing. You shoot her with a sonic arrow. You shoot at the top, that little rock that she has. She's going to do this. I'm still going to get hit. I'm going to dodge. This fight actually is only a few minutes once you get it down, but I spent a good bit of time on it, probably a couple hours. That one, this side one, block this. I didn't block it there because you have to do this one. I probably, nope, I just raged. Okay, so when your health gets low, this is the other part of the battle here. When your health gets low, even when it gets half, you can do this if you want. And this is where recharging the relic is going to come in. Especially. Because you get to just hit her over and over and over again. So I'm just going to beat the crap out of her for a little bit. Take some deep breaths. Chill out. Look for health crystal. I'll punch her in the direction of the health crystal. Boom. Mine. Keep beating the crap out of her. Chill. My relic is... The relic refresh is there from the armor set. Again, from killing the Berserker King in Midgard. And then once this is up, right before this goes out, I'm going to try to hit her with a rock. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. This sucks right here, but it happens. And now the relic is done, so I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to try to just do more cheap shots. And I'm going to just keep hitting her. She's still getting stunned there, but I swear, eventually that doesn't work. So I'm going to parry that. Reflexes are unfortunately pretty important. See, I canceled an attack with Freya's runic summon as well. Right there, that also works. And then I just shield charged her, but it was canceled anyway. She's going to do this crap. She has big wings, so it's definitely hard to dodge certain things. Right there, I used Hell's Touch again to cancel an attack. If you just saw that. And then she's got another attack where she slams the ground. You just dodge. That, you just dodge. That, I maybe got lucky. That, I was too slow. It's hard to perfectly execute this for me. Like, sometimes you just get hit. There's another attack. I don't know. This one, again, just dodge to the right. You don't want to get hit with that. There's another attack. I don't know if she does it in this video. But it's the thing with the sigil. Like the flaming sigil thing. Just have Freya shoot the purple arrows at it. That'll stop that attack. So here I die. I've got the Berserker's Resurrection Stone I should have mentioned as well. The best one you can get. So I get resurrected. So I've gone as far as I can. Without dying, obviously. But now I'm going to get rezzed. And what am I going to have again? I'm going to have full rage. And if I didn't have this relic recharged, me using this rage would pretty much recharge this again. But I think right here... So I shield rush her, so I know she's stunned for a second, so I have time to use this. It is possible to use the relic at the wrong time as well. If you use it at the wrong time, you'll get smacked for it. And then I go rage, because I don't want to die. And we just finished beating the crap out of her. And let's see, is that it? Also, the stun bar. I didn't mention this at all. But, obviously, every time you fill the stun bar, if you're familiar, you'll do another little chunk of damage as well, so that's always good. So, I was able to finish her just like that, luckily. Now, this fight took me a couple hours, but it didn't take nearly as many tries once I put on this armor set. I was trying to use the Fatebreaker armor set before that because I was just kind of winging it. But this fight takes definitely some good preparation. Some good technique. Just memorize her moves and train yourself. If you're having trouble with it, just train yourself to react to her moves appropriately. Know which ones you've got to block, know which ones you've got to dodge. Dodging to the right is very helpful because her wing, she only ever attacks with this wing, like this. Or the one that you need to dodge at least. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope it helped. I think I covered just about everything that I was thinking. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any other trophies, quests, or bosses that you want me to cover, because I just got done platinuming the game, so a lot of it's fresh, and I'm willing to make a video on it. So thank you very much. Until next time, peace.